Hey guys. Okay, so today we're going to do an unboxing of an order that I got from Ecuagenera. This particular box is from Ecuagenera USA. I also have a box from Ecuagenera in Ecuador. This is actually my third time ordering from them. For second time getting it shipped to my house. The first two orders went really well, so obviously I decided to do it again. I think that they do provide some really nice plants at a reasonable price. So let's go ahead and get it done. So we'll take care of that. And this. So again, this is the one from Ecuagenera USA, and their website is ecuagenerausa.com. I ordered here. I ordered the take that. Put this out the way. I'm really excited about getting this order because I was like, there were two plants that I saw on their website that were actually on sale at the moment. But I was like, okay, wow, yeah, this is definitely come off my wish list. Let's see if I can find it. There we go. So this is the first one. All right. And a little bit about me, I've been basically collecting plants and being a plant lover. I've been a plant lover all my life. I actually started collecting them again about 2 years ago. Actually, let me take these out. About 2 years ago. Before that, I started getting back into gardening, and started with getting back into gardening and stuff like that. And then from there, let's move this. From there, I moved it back into houseplants. So let's see. One thing I like about Ecuagenera is that they do have really nice packaging. In some videos I saw in the past, the packages were, oh wow, oh nice, oh yeah, this is nice. Packaging was packaged in plastic, which I felt I saw a lot of people complain about there being burned or melting of some of the leaves. All right, so the first item I got is the Philodendron tortum. Really nice. Oh my God, I got a nice little leaf that's unfolding right now, which is awesome. But I like this plant because of the fact it has a unique look to it. And I'm pretty sure if any of you guys have seen it before, you know that these definitely have their own signature when it comes to making a statement. But here you go, Philodendron tortum. Nice. All right. So the next one that I got. Now, good thing about ordering from Ecuagenera USA is that you really don't have to deal with the acclimation as much. You don't have to acclimate. Pretty much, it's already acclimated, so you're good to go. The downside is that it's a little bit more expensive, but you know, again, you get what you pay for, and you're also able to do this. This one is actually the Philodendron Helsinki. Look at that. Look at those leaves, man. Look at that leaf. Nice, nice. I like this because it actually I love this almost ear limbs type of thing going on here. Very healthy plant. I like it. I find it again. I'm kind of drawn to things that are very unique or just have interesting shapes. So this is from box 1. We have the Philodendron Helsinki, and then we have the Philodendron Torto. Awesome. All right, Philodendron Helsinki. Look at that. Look at those leaves, man. Look at that leaf. Nice, nice. I like this because it actually kind of, I love this almost ear, lamser type of thing going on here. Very healthy plant. I like it. I find it, again, I'm kind of drawn to things that are very unique or just have interesting shapes. So this is from box 1. We have the Philodendron Helsinki, and then we have the Philodendron Torto. Hey fam, what's up? Okay, so this is the second one, and actually let you guys know it's actually later in the afternoon. We had a little mix up this morning with the delivery. Apparently the UPS guy couldn't find the second package, but it's here now. And so we're about to open it up and see what we got. Now this is actually the box from Ecuagenera, in Ecuagenera. I mean in Ecuador. And they are, this is actually a combination of 2 orders that I got during their summer sale. So here we go. Wait a minute. Okay, still having problems. This is a big box. Excuse me. All right. Let's see. All right. And should have probably cut this before I start coming back. It is what it is. All right, so this is, we got about 8 plants in this order. I'm so excited. My kid at Christmas, it was kind of funny because when I was waiting for the order to come, you would have thought I was like, is that dog named John? There we go. And the movie Up. Let's see, let me put this down on the floor. All right, so see if we got this order. So what should be in this order is one Anthurium veitchii type, the Esmeralda dense narrow seedling, the Philodendron Felix, Philodendron luxuriant, the Philodendron maximum, and got a package deal with the maximum meloconosum and the Philodendron Ragosa, and then the Squamous called blushing, which is what I'm probably most excited about. All right, so let's see what we got here. All right, first up, wow, this is huge. Look at this. This is ridiculous, man. Okay, there we go. All right, so let's open this puppy up. This one is the Anthurium veitchii type. I did not realize it was going to be this big. This is huge. Okay. All right, so. Ooh. Wow. You guys excuse the sound of the paper. I know it's probably annoying, but I don't know what else to say. All right, so looked at this online, and actually what happened was they had the sale, and I didn't, and I saw that I placed the order right before the sale. Then I ordered, then I saw that they had a sale. Some of the stuff I ordered was on sale, like this Squamous called blushing, and I was like, well, can I get that price or what have you? And they were like, well, couldn't do that, but they can give me a credit, and then that could be applied towards something else. It's like, what do you want? Do you want to add something to your order? So I said, sure. Let's add let's add this veitchii, and my goodness, oh my God, I did not realize it was going to be this big. Okay. Okay. All right. It looks good, guys. Wow. Nice, healthy. Look at the roots. Since unlike the order I got from Ecuagenera US, where it was pretty much already potted up, and it had some acclimation is not as significant as you would as you'd have with an import, because of the fact obvious it's in the US already. So the only acclimation you're really doing is to your house, your environment. So anyway, this is the Ethereum VGI type, and for those who don't know the difference between the two, the normal VGI and the VGI type is basically the ribbing is bigger and broader versus or wider than the typical VGI. From the video that Ecuagenera put out a couple months ago, basically they're of the same family. They're pretty much the same item. This is a wider form versus the other one is a narrow form. All right, so we have the VGI type. We're gonna put this, oh my God. All right, okay, all right. So the next one in this whirlwind unboxing is the Ragosa. So actually, out of the ones that I got, I'll be quite honest, I wasn't really, it's like, you know how it is. You see an item, this was part of their bundle. And so it was oh, there it goes. It was part of their bundle. And so, you know, I wanted the maximum, and that's pretty much what I was looking for. And this was included as a part of it. So, and it also included the Melon of Christ. And I was like, okay, well, you know, I really wasn't looking at getting the Melon. I kind of wanted the Melon of Christ, and it was kind of cool. I already used to have the Splendid. And then I was like, and I wanted the maximum. I saw it locally on Etsy, but I was like, okay, for the cost of the price of the one that was on Etsy, I was like, well, I might as well just go ahead and get this one, because it's pretty much a difference of maybe like $10 or something like that. $10 for one maximum versus 20 for. It was $20 difference between the maximum and then the bundle. So I was like, okay, well, I might as well go ahead and get the bundle and get 2 additional plants, at least from a value standpoint. It'll be a little bit better. Okay. All right, so we have some yellowing. We got about 6 leaves, but 2 of them look like they're probably, 3 of them are going out, are pretty much out. So I'll probably, when I get ready to acclimate them, I'll go ahead and cut these off. And then we'll just have the 3. We have one that's already unfolding, which is awesome. So this is the Ragosa, and otherwise known as a pigskin philodendron, I believe that's what they call it. It's a crawler. I mean, it's not a crawler. It's a climber, and that's it. So yeah, the Ragosa. Let me put this right here so I won't lose track of what it is. All right, so put that there. All right, so the next one, let's see, what do we have next? All right, the next one is the Felix, which is one I was really looking forward to getting. I thought, I saw it online and I was like, wow, this is nice, but it was expensive. So I was like, okay. So I just kept it in my shopping list on their Ecuador site, and it went on sale. So when it went on sale, I was like, okay, well, it's still expensive, but I'll go ahead and grab it. You know, seems like a good deal, and I wanted to try. Hopefully, this will be my last order before fall comes. I mean, before winter comes. I don't plan on getting more, but you know. Yeah, you know, and I might and I might not. So we'll see. But more than likely I won't. But we'll see. At least not an import, because typically importing can definitely be strenuous on a plant, and of course if it's cold or whatever, then there's a higher possibility that they could die or what have you. So we'll see. This is the Philodendron Felix, and it looks great. Doesn't look like I have any damage, which is awesome. Oh man, this is beautiful. Okay, so got a potential leaf coming up. Hopefully, it will come out. Sometimes due to when you're importing, they'll abort a new leaf, or the new leaf won't thrive, or what have you, or be malformed. So we'll see. Again, I'll give you guys an update about a month from now. See how things looked and how things went. But this is a beauty. It is a stunner. I'm actually glad that I wound up getting it. Pull the trigger. So it'll be great to see how this looks as it continues to grow. All right, so let's put that down. The next one is the maximum. Okay. All right, we got the maximum. That's awesome. All right, so let's open this up and see what this looks like. So once I finish opening them all up, I'm going to check the roots, see how they're doing. If any roots that are dead or rotted or what have you, I'll go ahead and take those off. Then we'll just go ahead and bathe it in like a insecticide. Let it soak for about 20 minutes. Yeah, about 20 minutes. Let it soak. You guys, excuse me. I have allergies right now, seasonal allergies, so my sinuses are kind of clogged up. Anyway, so I'll soak it, and then we'll put it in a. I'm going to let it sit in some water for. Soak it. Clean off the roots. Inspect the roots. Clean off the roots. Soak it. And soak for 24, 48 hours. So let everything kind of reinvigorate. And then we'll, usually what I do with soaking it, when I put it in water for 24 hours, I'll put a little super thrive, a little hydrogen peroxide to maybe stave off any bacteria that may have popped up. And then and I usually put it in like my humidity tent and let it just kind of do its thing for like 24 hours, 48 hours. And then from there, I'll pot it up, and I'll probably put it back in the humidity tent for about 2 to 3 weeks and let it, so it can help with the acclimation process. Okay, so this one is the maximum. Yes. All right. Awesome. Nice. Looks like a little yellowy, but it looks great. It's beautiful, man. I got a potential new leaf coming out. Hopefully that didn't suffer during transportation. Usually when you do a import from Ecuagenera, it'll probably take about a month for them to come. At least that's what I've seen so far. About a month for them to come. They got to go through their processes, phytosanitary, which, for those who don't know, phytosanitary is basically the clearance certificate you have to make sure that you don't get, they're not bringing any critters or vegetation that it would be considered invasive or an issue for the United States. So they go through that process. They actually handle all that stuff for you, which is also awesome, because in some companies you have the phytosanitary, you have to pay for the phytosanitary. You also have to potentially pay for a import fee from USDA, whatever. But basically, DHL will collect it. So a lot of importers will use DHL to ship their plants, and it goes through their process. Once it goes through imports and import inspection and all that other that stuff, you may or may not, depending on the company, may have to pay an import fee. So that's something to consider when you're importing a plant. But yeah, this is the maximum. Looks great, awesome. Let me put this again. Put this with it because I will be like, what is this? Okay, let me slide this in, and we'll get on to the next one. All right. So the next one is the Squamous Blushing. Yes, this is another one that I was looking forward to getting, and yeah, it just looks great. I have a love for. That's funny because I'm pretty much allergic to almost anything outside. I have to take around this time of year and in the spring. I have to always take like what is that? Zyrtec or something, some type of allergy medication which is what I'm going to be taking this weekend to make sure that I can do what I need to do. But I like working in the yard and growing grass. That's actually how I started with this. My mom is mom loves the plants, so we always had plants in the house. And then as I got older, I had an appreciation for it, but I also had a very brown thumb with it when I was younger. And so as I got older, I was able, just actually in the past few years, once we got shut down a couple of years ago, I decided to get back into it and struggle at first, but I did, I persevered and had some casualties and had some wins, moved on from there. Okay, so this is a squamous called Blushing, which is, I believe it may be related to the Varicosum family. Don't quote me on that. I'll double check, but I'm pretty sure it is. So with this one, we got one dead, one deceased, dearly departed. And then we have two that are decent. One looks great. The other one looks a little yellowy, but we'll see how it works. And it looks like it may be a third one popping in. I'm not really that familiar with how they open up. I mean, the squamous called Blushing does what it does. So I think that this is a leaf. Correct me if I'm wrong, and let me know in the comments. But I think this is a leaf, and a leaf that may be coming up. We'll see. And then we have two good leaves and one dead. So pretty much win. Okay. Next one we have is the Melon of Christ. All right. Okay. All right. Almost cut through it. Or cut through the moss. See, the Melon of Christ. I mean, I like these. This is a velvet leaf anthurium. I mean, not anthurium. Philodendron. Really nice. I heard that they can be temperamental. I've never really dealt with them before. So, but this is Melon of Christ. Got some pretty nice leaves are in pretty good shape. We'll see what this one's kind of folded. I don't know if maybe I can iron it out. I'm just joking. But this is it. They're pretty stable when it comes down. As long as you have some pretty good humidity, they should be good to go. Have one that's coming out, which is awesome. So this is the Melon of Christ. We'll see what it looks. We'll see how it does over time. All right. The next one is the Philodendron luxuriant, which, from what I've been told, I've never seen. This is the first time I'm seeing one in person, but I've been told that it's that it resembles, or it's basically it used to be considered a gloriosum, and but then before it got designated into its own subgenus or whatever, or species. This is a crawler, so kind of like the Gloriosum, the Pastazanum, the Ploumanii, and some others, and like the Dean. Gosh, what? The Dean. Okay, I'll think of it and I'll put it on the screen or at least say something. But yeah, the Dean McDonald. That's what it is. Okay, yeah, this one. Whew, this one is dead. Okay, so we will see. Okay, this is I have a casualty. So this is my first casualty. And wow, this is dead. So what I'm going to probably do is chop it up and take it to the stomach and let it grow that way. That's disappointing. But, you know, it is what it is. That's actually one of the things, that's one of the downsides to importing, is that sometimes they don't live. Or they don't, the leaves don't live. We'll look at the roots. Hopefully the roots are pretty decent. If so, then we'll just stump it up. If not, we'll chop and prop and see if we can salvage it. So the next one that we have is the Philodendron Ernest narrow. See what happens. Hopefully this one looks decent. Okay, well, I see green. I see green. I see green. So, well, what I was told too is that sometimes the you know, some plants obviously ship better than others. For example, the anthuriums are known for being good shippers. Philodendrons is kind of hit or miss. Sometimes, most of the times they can be a challenge, but sometimes they're not. This is the Philodendron Ernest narrow, which you can see if I can find a picture of it, but if not, you guys can Google it. But this is a really nice, this is a really nice, once it matures, it becomes a really nice specimen. Almost similar to the Veitchii, at least in my opinion. As I said, there we go. Philodendron Ernest narrow. So, there we go. All right, so do we have anything else? Yep, that was it, guys. All right, so that is my haul for this time. I'm actually expecting another haul from them next week, and based off another sale, and as well as one from Root Greenhouse. So that's what they're basically supposed to be coming on the same day. So it'll be interesting to see that. I'll definitely record that for you guys. If you like what you see, definitely smash the like button and subscribe. And hit the notification bell so that you can be reminded of any upcoming videos that I have. If you have any questions, or if you want any comments or any recommendations as to what you want to see next, leave them in the comments below, and we will talk. I'll talk to you guys the next time. All right.